Hey, so this is gonna be just me telling you that anything I say in this documentary, about anybody or anybody in particular, I forgive all of you. So if you are watching this and you know we've had problems in the past, don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it anymore. This is just me telling my story. So if you feel like you need to reach out, you can, but all of this is for entertainment purposes only. So hope you all enjoy. Here we go. When I was growing up, everyone was kind of confused as to why I do the things I do, why I'm so different from everybody else. And a lot of people didn't know that a lot of that stemmed from the fact of that my biological parents had to give me up when I was younger. And I say had to give me up because the court ordered them to, because my mother couldn't keep to the rules of the court system in order to keep me. So I am adopted, and I grew up with um, parents that I consider my mom and dad. And so throughout my whole life, I guess in reality, my brain kind of had problems with abandonment issues, so I would kind of not really do things the same as everybody else. I will do things differently. Um, I would do certain things this way, certain things another way. The way I would make friends is completely different. Um, I'll sit there and start questioning whether or not you'll be there if I need you. And that's pretty much where a lot of my problems kind of stemmed from. Adoption, and I mean, that's really it, is adoption. Um, I'm glad I got adopted. I'm glad all these things happened because if certain things didn't happen the way they did, I wouldn't have met the person I'm with today. So, I grew up in a small town called Hatfield, Indiana, where you knew everybody. This is my home right here. That's my old bedroom that I had. This is my backyard and everything. We used to have a hot tub there. And then this is where me and my buddies and friends would used to go hang out all the time. Um, I met these kids, Leo and Lyric, in elementary school, and we became very good friends. We kind of hit it off right off the bat. We would hang out all the time, go to each other's houses, try and hang out, and things were always good. We all wanted to do YouTube and everything, start our own companies. We had big dreams for being a kid, and I don't know about everybody else, but everyone's gonna have big dreams, big expectations for when they're growing up. So that being said, we all started our separate YouTube channels. We would make a movie. Here's part of the script for Burning Blood. Fun fact about that: that would have been released by now, but what ended up happening is that we had a finished hour and a half movie, and it was just where you would use your imagination for the villains and stuff. And but Leo thought it'd be funny. Hey, what if I delete this? And it never asked him, hey, would you like to delete it? Are you sure? It didn't ask him that. So when he clicked delete, it fully deleted it entirely. And I could not recover it. There was no recycle bin, no nothing. So we kind of lost an hour and a half of a thing that we put about 4.5, 5 months work into, and yeah, that kind of bummed me out when that happened. So, sixth grade, I was in middle school, and then my seventh and eighth grade year, I got pulled out to be homeschooled because my parents thought it'd be better off for me to be homeschooled, which kind of set me back from all the other kids. So when I went to high school and made all these vlogs, which I'm about to show you, it kind of set me apart from everybody else.
do this week?
Well, if you guys have not noticed, I haven't posted in a while. Again. That's because we're gonna be working on the office.
That didn't happen.
We're gonna clean up his garage and turn it into an office.
Nope. Still didn't happen.
To make content more frequently.
Nope.
And also, I've been working on music.
Of course you have.
Hopefully,
that's a lie.
He gets a job whenever I get a job. Maybe I can buy a computer.
And that never happened.
There. Good.
So around this time, everyone was kind of trying to get back into the YouTube because this was a 9th grade year in high school. No, sorry, 8th grade, 9th grade. Everyone was still trying to get back into YouTube and whatnot. So here's gonna be some footage of us supposedly working on our garage when in reality all we were doing was messing around, having fun.
Hey, what's up? So we're back. Today we are in the garage right now. Splix are right there. Oh,
Doing
there.
dumb stuff as always.
Right there. Now. Right there. Okay. But right now we are flattening some boxes, trying to. Well, there's spiders in there. Trying to flatten some boxes just to take some baby steps, and so.
Yeah, baby steps that turned into
here.
less than baby
Got
steps.
a knife and I got a Leo. What should I do with a knife and a Leo? That's to exercise. You're supposed to be on the ground to help you do push-ups.
I did not know what I was talking about at all. Ignore me. I knew nothing about it.
Oh my god, what?
Fitness with Leo.
I can't do a push-up.
I can.
Well, you're supposed to put both hands on this, or you're supposed to have two of them?
Still
What?
wasn't able to do a push-up then.
Impossible. Oh.
So we're just taking some baby steps. Most of it, that's all it really is. Flatten boxes. That's a printer, Leo.
Yeah,
He
we were
stabbed the
just
printer.
doing dumb
Okay,
stuff,
so
trying to have some
I'll be
fun.
back if anything else happens. So guys, I lost Leo. Hold on.
Oh my
I don't know
gosh,
where
this
it
is the
is,
stupidest
but,
thing ever.
There's this giant box here.
Ow. I tried jumping out, but it's hit my face.
Cause see, this is before all the diss track stuff happened. We were having fun.
You okay?
Help! Help! No more, please, God, no more. Help me! Help me! It's actually pretty fun.
Stupid. I don't know what I was doing here. I was just doing dumb stuff. That's all I know.
No. Here, do whatever you want. No.
So this was just me doing dumb stuff. Me trying to make a fool of myself.
God, please, God. Please, God.
To be back?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and I have a rock in my backpack.
No, he didn't. He hit the camera.
Oh my, wait. We're gonna be going to a gas station. Due to the granite died.
So yeah, we're just here having fun.
Yeah, he did.
Walking somewhere, just trying to go to probably Dollar General.
Emo kid, look at me!
This is so stupid. So stupid.
Not satisfying.
Let me try. My fingers are too skinny, I think.
Do your thumb. Do your thumb.
I don't know what we were doing
Look, you
here.
have to, like,
It's just so
Get it stuck in there and
stupid.
you just pull up.
Okay.
Do it the other way, because your nail. No, don't just pull it out.
Is he failing at this lyric?
No, why?
Lyric just got raped by Leo.
I forgot how loud this was.
Leo and Lyric are gonna jump on top of Duffy's.
Back, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna start posting. That's neat.
I need a haircut.
You need to lose these virginities.
Ah!
Skedaddle, skedeedle. You're. Can't. That's not gonna end well. Let's just walk away. That's not my dog. Let's just go.
So whenever I decided to, well, I was convinced to make a diss track just to make some form of excitement around my channel, which I guess it kind of did. It definitely did that. It really gained a lot of views for the short amount of time it was out. It was out for maybe not even 3 hours, and within 3 hours, it went from 0 to 3,500 views, and it was all the wrong kind of reaction I wanted. I wanted people to see me as who I am, not as someone I'm not as someone who was told to do something. And this just kind of made me look so stupid as I am in this video right now. I mean, it's something that I regret to this day, and people were just hyping me up behind the scenes on, I mean, you all know who it was. It was Leo and Lyric hyping me up on, oh, this is great, this is so perfect, but it led to a very strong spiral, downfall from my mental health, physical health, all the above. I never recovered from it, and I still probably never will. Because I started making music later on, which we'll talk about later. And every time I try to release music, I would have the occasional person be like, oh, this is just as bad as back then. But I'm sitting here knowing for a fact it is not as bad as it was. After this released, it was very hard to go to school. I would sit there and contemplate whether or not to just say screw it, end it all, but I knew that was not the way I needed to go about it. It's hard to really talk about. After the whole diss track video I made, everything kind of went downhill, like I said, but the following year, 2018, that was probably the best year of my life towards the end of the year, which we will talk about here in just a minute. I wish nothing but the best for Leo and Lyric. I hope things go great for them, and I forgive them for what they did now. I've grown up and understand that it was my decision to make that. I cannot sit there and blame them for it. I should have just sat back and realized it was not good. So in the following year that followed the diss track and all that stuff, it was just non-stop hate, like I said. I tried to start making real music again, but I ultimately just gave up on that at the time, and I was trying really hard to find a balance in life, but 2017 altogether, all around, was pretty much probably one of my worst years of my life. We go ahead 1 year later to 2018, when I went through summer kind of expecting, oh, hopefully everyone will forget about it, which no one really just forgot about it. They were constantly making jokes about it when I came back to school, but I was the sophomore that year, and I met this girl, and we became very close, and things just started hitting off, and we started dating. So here was our first date. We went to the Halloween dance. Then the next date we had was at the Christmas dance, and over the course of a while, we just kept going out. Things just kept getting better over and over and over, and she was probably the best thing that happened to me in 2018. But towards the end of the year, I got news that we were going to have to move a couple hours away, which really freaked me out and scared me, because it's like I just got a girlfriend, and now I'm moving away from her. So it's like, how are we going to do this? But we made it work. I would go see her once a month. Every month I would go and go see her, sometimes a couple times a month, thanks to my dad. But yeah, it was very different because I had to go start getting new friends at a new school, meet people I didn't know, and go outside of my comfort zone. Where I would start a new job altogether at Chick-fil-A. I made some friends. It was fun altogether, all around in my new school, because no one knew me. No one knew me as the diss track guy. So I didn't really, like I said, I didn't have to worry about anybody like, ha 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 ha, look at you, you did this dumb diss track. No one knew me. And that was was so great about going to this new school. But like I said, the downside is that I have a girlfriend who lives 2 hours away, who I see once a month, which to some people that's not bad. Some people go months without seeing them, but I just wasn't used to it. And I think that it did a lot for me. There was one big thing that happened after 2018, 2019. I went from a sophomore to a junior. My junior year was kind of hectic, because not a lot happened. But going from 2019 to 2020, that's when things kind of went down. Because I think we all know what happened in 2020. COVID happened. COVID was this virus that could literally get everybody sick. So we had to stop going to school. And at the time, I started a new job from Chick-fil-A to Myers, which is like Walmart. And they put all these effects in and all this stuff that we had to do, which didn't last long, because it kind of pissed off every employee. So we all who were there at Myers kind of just quit and went to another job. So I got a job at Hardee's, where it was fast food, and I'll tell you what, it was probably one of the best jobs I had because of the boss that was there. So I tried to find something I could put my time into, which was gaming and boxing, and then I would go back to music again. And no one wanted to listen because of my diss tracks and stuff. They were all like, oh, your music sucks, it's not going to be any good, this and that, it's not good at all.
Caps control.
After all of these years, I constantly think about all the fun times we had as kids.
Oh my God. It's Alex! You said we was gonna be forever, knew it wasn't gonna happen. That's why I didn't get attached. Just like everyone else, you said you gonna be forever.
Sway cooking heat, bitch. Coming from the next lane.
Yeah, I'm not sorry for what I did to you. Yeah, I'm not sorry for what I said to you. Ever since I was a kid, I've been looking for the one I want to spend the rest of my life with. Yeah, I think I finally found her. All I wanna do is spend the rest of my life with her.
So yeah, at this point in time, I created all this music, did all these things I wanted to do, did a little bit of boxing, did a little bit of YouTube and gaming, and I figured, hey, maybe, just maybe, people might actually think it's good, but no one really thought that. And I had a few people who said it was like that. They said, oh yeah, this music's pretty good, which I'll talk about them in just a second. But for the majority, anyone ever wanted to talk to me about when it comes to my music was, this music sucks. And the reason it sucks is because of your diss track, which doesn't make any sense. How can my music that I just made suck because of my diss track? So it shadowed my entire career pretty much. up until about this point, up until now in 2024. And it's taken a long time for me to get over this. It's difficult for me to wrap my head around why something so small in my career affected everything in the future that I wanted to do. Because when I did the diss track, I loved music. I loved music with a passion. And I wanted to make music. And I knew, because of what happened with the diss track, people are gonna shun me for my future music. But never did I think that it would get bad, where people wouldn't just listen to it, they won't actually try, they are just gonna say it sucks without listening to it or even attempting to try. So I had a few friends who supported me the whole way. And, well, actually it was just one person. Well, there's a few, but I don't need to name all of them. So this kid, Willie, and his cousin, who we refer to as the commander in our group when we play games, they've been very supportive of me on my music, my YouTube, and all the above since, well, always. Willie and I used to not be the best of buds. We used to not really get along that well because he would just poke fun at me and make jokes and things like that, but in reality I kind of blamed him for a lot of stuff that was never his fault. So yeah, they've been there for me for a long time, and around COVID-19 they helped me out a lot to help me get through that. But yeah, also because of COVID, obviously it affected my graduation. I was not in a very healthy place at the time of graduation. I ballooned a lot because of the bullying I got from the music and the diss track from my old school, which really shouldn't have affected me, but it did. It really affected me a lot. Around this time, everyone was kind of like, you really need to do something about your weight, which is what ended up happening eventually. I ended up moving again to a whole nother state and started a whole new life several states away. So what ended up happening is I moved a couple states away, and my brother really wanted to push me to start losing weight, which I did end up ultimately losing over 100 pounds of weight. And I just did a lot of boxing, a lot of cardio, which I have tons of footage of, as you can see here. I mean, it was intense for the time for me, and eventually just got to a point of, hey, you're good at this, continue doing it, do all these things that make you happy. And I kind of felt like sometimes that I needed to do boxing just to keep my mental state at bay, which is the case. It did help a lot. But with other things, though, it's like, do it because you enjoy it. You enjoy watching boxing. You enjoy doing these things. You enjoy doing it. So do it. And everybody was kind of like, at first, they were like, yo, what are you doing? Why are you boxing again? That looks so stupid. From Indiana. And after all, people like, don't do this, why are you doing it? I just kept going. Honestly, every little hate kind of fueled me at this point in life. I realized that, hey, I'm states away. There's nothing they can do physically that can affect me. I don't have to see the hate. I don't have to view it. I don't have to look at it. Nothing. I don't have people just knocking on my door like, hey, you're stupid for this. I don't have Leo or Lyric showing up being like, trying to convince me of doing something stupid. So I went for it. I just kept grinding and grinding and grinding on boxing. And I lost so much weight. So you remember what I looked like before. Here's what I look like now. And I just realized that you can do a lot of things to make yourself happy when you lose weight. And I didn't think it was going to affect me that much, but it got me in a place where I'm comfortable, where no matter where I am, when I weigh myself nothing, I can be happy at where I'm at, no matter what. So with that mindset, it helped me gain confidence in myself, which I kind of slacked off going to gym recently. I gained a lot of the weight back, but I'm planning on trying to go back to the gym and lose all the weight again. And it helped me a lot, especially over the next year with stuff that's happened. So this time it's 2021, 2022. Towards the end of 2022, I ended up getting a cat, which here's a couple clips of my cat. Yeah, we named him Oreo. He's a very rowdy cat. He loves playing. He loves running around in the middle of the night, waking us all up at 3 a.m. in the morning. Obviously, like most cats do, but we love him nonetheless. We love him to death. So around this time, with the cat and everything, it was a few months that went by where it was just planning and prepping for having a wedding with my girlfriend at the time. And we were just trying to plan and get everything right, trying to get it done. And I was also trying to balance, trying to learn how to be an adult and do certain things like taxes and credit cards and things like that, just trying to understand life in general. But like I said, we were planning a wedding, which we did end up getting married in October. And after all this, like here's some pictures of it, but after we ended up getting married, I mean, all we were doing was just trying to spend as much time as we could with each other, because we were apart and only saw each other maybe once a year at that point after I moved states away. So we did a lot of catching up and spending time together with each other. And we were just trying to learn things about each other, how we work as a husband and wife, trying to get our schedules lined up and getting all that straight. Going to 2023. So yeah, all I've been doing recently is streaming on Twitch, which if you haven't done, go follow me on Twitch. This is my name on Twitch right now. You can look me up top. This is my picture. And then the other thing I've been doing is just I've been focusing on YouTube. I mean, everything I've been doing is YouTube related, trying to focus on this channel and my other channel, Metro Reviews, and it's just something I've been doing recently. There's not much else I've been doing except for this documentary. I've been working on it non-stop. Been trying to get it done, and I finally got it done, and now you all are watching it. So this is the documentary. I'm hoping in the fall I will have a lot more footage I can put out for you guys. I'm sorry for those who like, this is a short documentary / it's not fully complete. I don't disagree with you. I'm planning on trying to make it a lot longer in the next coming months. So this is just, I could just say this is part 1 of 2, but in reality the next cut will just be more scenes added to it, because I'll be revisiting Indiana, interviewing a couple people, and getting their thoughts on certain things that have happened in high school and everything else. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, leave a comment below if you'd like, and yeah, hope you enjoyed.
There's things I can't seem to let go, and I feel like I'm all on my own. days it gets worse and the memories hurt, but I hope that one day I let go. I know I get mad, too mad, and I don't wanna do that. It hurts bad and I hate when the mood lasts. I move fast and I try hard to move past all the pain, cause I'm looking for a bright side in my mind, cause you only got one life. Need advice from the future, am I alright? If this